What's up everyone? Today we're going to be doing a Nyala Nershark sniping victory, but at the same time we're also going to be utilizing the Anubis in order to make all of these snipes be start of battle. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, I really hope that you subscribe. While this build is way more powerful than the other counterpart that does not have the Anubis in it, because it manages to snipe start of battle and therefore the snipes are super disruptive. By the way, hello Grounded Sap, as we managed to draw with him, I believe. The downside is that you need a lot of levels in order to make it work, and I believe in the future with the nerf of the Alpaca becoming tier 6, it won't be as easily achievable. But if you want maximum efficiency, the Anubis needs to be level 3 in order to trigger the abilities of the Nershark and the Nyala. And also if you want maximum destruction, you obviously want the Nershark at least to be level 3. I think you can get away with the level 2 Nyala. I think that generates enough trumpets most of the time. But yeah, a lot of XP is needed, so we will either have to find a way to generate lots of gold, or we will have to cheat some XP out with the Alpaca. All of that is for the future though. For now we're just trying to not lose. Taking one level right here because the Anubis itself is tier 4. Sadly we don't level into it, but Lobster I think is going to be pretty good. I don't think we need to do Sea Lion because none of these pets are going to be sticking around until the end of the game. Here I am actually presented with Double Stout, which was a little appealing, but I decided to just play it safe, and we are going to be getting some stats on the board just so we don't lose too much. If we manage to take off in the late game, I don't think there's any stopping us. The amount of damage is insane that we get to dish out. I've probably even put it as the description of the video. But here sadly we end up losing once again. I think soon we should stop the bleeding though, maybe if we implement one more strong unit into the team, and I think this camo will be just the right one. Yep. Rolling once in order to preserve the free roll of the Marmoset into the next turn when we will really need it. We also freeze a pill because Blobfish is in the pack, and that is another way for us to gain that much needed XP. This time I think we're going to be winning. Yep, we still have some stats to spare as we claim the victory. We even have double level ups right here, which is extremely good. One of them being Alpaca plus Nyala, both of which are units that we want to see. And the other one is another Nyala, so I think I'm going to take the Alpaca plus the Nyala. That is basically the same as taking two Nyalas and stacking them on top of each other. But the Alpaca is going to be super useful in the following turns as well. Every single turn the Alpaca is going to be giving us +1 XP, which is basically the same as a chocolate. So yeah, it's basically saving us 3 gold every single turn, and that is some much needed expenses that we get to save up on. Here I believe we're going to win. Our opponent very kind of them to help us out with the Woodpecker, giving tons of triggers to the Camel. But I believe we're going to pick up this Parrot right here to level with the Alpaca. If we put it behind either a Nyala or a Nershark, we can copy the abilities. And the other nice benefit is that you can actually trigger it only using a level 2 Anubis instead of a level 3. So if we manage to get a level 2 Anubis and the build isn't fully functional just yet, at least the Parrot will be carrying us for a little while. Here I don't think we'll need any help of the Anubis though, as we managed to generate 32 trumpets. Curiously enough, I believe we draw that even if we don't have the trumpets, but having a 32 unit on turn 8 is just that oppressive, and we end up winning quite easily. We get the level 3 Parrot right here, so that is at least one unit that we have managed to level. We don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm checking the pack if there's an Anubis inside of it, because it's kind of curious to me that we haven't seen one already. As you can see, all of the other puzzle pieces are coming together perfectly, but the Anubis is just missing. And I think the Anubis is what really makes this build pop, because At the start of battle and during battle being able to snipe, that's basically the ability to destroy summon teams like that, as we summon a 40-40 this time and claim yet another victory. But here we go, finally the Anubis has showed up and we're going to be using the Alpaca XP onto it, getting it up to level 2 immediately, and then we're also going to get it up to level 2.66 with the help of the chocolates. Sadly, the Anubis is not leveled up high enough that it can trigger the Nyala and the Nurshak, but at least it does help with the parrot and it does help us get to 50 trumpets, which I believe is going to be the reason for us winning this round. So yeah, super happy about that. We get to live for another turn as we find a crow in the shop, so now the build is fully functional. And all that we need to do now is just basically find some mushrooms in order to get yet another trigger of each of the abilities. Sadly, mushroom does not work with parrot, it will just respawn with no ability whatsoever. But other than equipment, I guess we are looking for levels on the Nurshak, as I'm now going to switch the parrot to stand behind the Nurshak itself. So yeah, now we have enough trumpets and then tons of snipes, so hopefully we are going to clear out the opponent at the start of the fight. It is a summon team, which is very scary because they do get to respawn, but thankfully we do have enough firepower to clear them out once again. And yeah, now we're going to upgrade the Nurshak to level 2. Extra levels on Nurshak are extremely good to have because that makes it so that the snipe targets one more unit, which is good. It can pop melon, it can hit like a crucial Jersey Devil or Turkey, both of which I believe we have hit over the course of this run, which is kinda nice to see. Here they just have stats, this team, so no big deal for us to defeat them, and you can see it's super easy. We don't even use all of the snipes up, and we had a big doggy at the end to hopefully help us win as well. Here I am considering the gingerbread man for the 1 free experience onto the Nurshak, but mushroom is just a lot better, and you can see I do find double mushroom, so I was rewarded for my choice. We should be winning once again as we find even a third mushroom, but unfortunately, as we said, it does not work with the parrot. Another summon team, this time with the Spinosaurus. We destroy everything at the start of battle, but then in the middle of the battle we get to destroy them once again. And their Kappa actually ends up helping us out and we end up claiming a victory. And I believe this is going to be the final round. My hope for this is to either find another Nurshak or get the pre-existing Nurshak up to level 3. We do have the Hammerhead Shark for the extra gold, but at least we do find the Nurshak with that gold, so we get to replace it. And yeah, this will be the run. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I really hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.